Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Adilola Shukoya here. It's good to be back here on this channel. So, again, like our normal routine, like we normally do on every Sunday, where we look at the market. And like I love to say, it's a good thing as a trader, to look over the weekend to look at what you have done and what you're expecting. And over time, what I found out about most people, is that they don't like, probably they had a very bad week. We all there are times that we all are, we've all been through that, even till even myself, as a trader, I've been trading for a while. There are some weeks that you lose money, and then on weekends you don't just want to check or look at the chart. But the truth is that don't let that to weigh you down, even if you have a bad week. Even if you have a margin call, over the week, looking at the chart sometimes, allow you to get better, allow you to see what you have done wrong, what you are doing wrong, or what you're supposed to do to make yourself a better trader, right? So, like I said, welcome back. If you have not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? And make sure you also share this video. And also you can also comment, if there's anything you want me to talk about. So let's move on. So basically, this is DXY. Like I always like to start. I start with DXY. A lot of people will say why, and I always answer by saying that dollar is the currency of the world. So it's important that we look at it. Okay. So having said that, if you've been following for the past couple of weeks, you will notice that I've been saying that DXY dollar has been down, and I was expecting that we have a break of this support during this last week where we have a lot of news reports. We have FOMC, we have NFP, major fundamental news. It's high impact. But then, dollar, maintain this support. So, like I said last week, that we broken into this zone. And let me use say that we broken into this bearish zone, since I think this is March, this is all night, this is March 9 this year. And ever since we've been coming down. By the way, I'm on the daily time frame. So we've been maintaining this downtrend for the USD. And the USD has been sitting on this support. So I still strongly believe that if nothing changes in the US economy, looking at the inflation, looking at reports, and looking at the fact that the Fed is trying to really save the dollar. If nothing change, we might eventually break the support. You know, might eventually, at the end of the day, we might eventually break the support. And like I said last week, the BRICS, the group of countries that come together, like Brazil, like India, like China, and some couple of other countries. In fact, from reports, that I've been seeing online, more countries are joining the BRICS, meaning that a lot of countries, want to reduce their dollar reserves, by using other currency because of what have been happening around the world. So having said that, as long as this support holds, you know, you never can tell, the dollar can bounce off from here. But my bias about the dollar is that for now, that we might keep seeing a downward trend, and eventually probably we'll see a break of this support, something like that looks like this. It is minor resistance, and eventually, come down to this major zone. All right. So having said that, let's move on from the dollar and look at what is happening with gold. And like I've been saying, on this channel, if you've been following me for a while, I've been saying that gold is it's an asset that most investors and a lot of hedge fund managers and big players see as a safe haven. Anytime the dollar is having the issue, they move their money. Like they say, money never sleeps. So money always moves. So big time players always move their money around. So anytime the dollar is having issues, they always move their money to go. And if I go to the higher time frame, okay, I'm on the daily time frame right now. you agree with me that gold has been an uptrend. That was why last week I remember I told this and I said I'm expecting probably after NFP we'll see eventually probably gold will break this major this resistance. I'll be holding gold down. But that didn't happen last week, and we saw a major pullback. Probably, we might pull back to this support. Okay, I think sorry, I actually landed on Bitcoin. So, that being said, let's look at gold again. So, gold actually, did a major pullback. It actually did a major pullback into this support, on Friday. I see this big bearish candle. So, I'll be looking out for. I think I closed out last week. If you look at my video last week, I was in a buy trade. I was in a buy trade on gold. I think I took a buy. I'm on the phone. Actually, I think I took a buy. I took a buy around there. If you watch my video last week, probably I dropped it in the comments in the description below. I took a buy around there for gold. I think I rolled this up to this point around then a little bit above 2000 when I came out. So, and I was watching, and eventually, there was a pullback, this major resistance for gold. So we had a pullback from this resistance around 2000 and $2061. Now we pull back all the way, bounce off around 2016. And right now, the market closed out around this area. That's around 2030 thereabout. So 2020 thereabout from this where price bottom. So I expect probably this week. If you go back to let's go back to the daily time frame and see. So I expect that this week we might see a major battle for gold for price between probably around this zone. I see a major battle around this zone to see price will break to the downside. But on the short term, price goes into a pullback. So price we might see price continue moving downwards probably to this area to test the support. This support I tested for so long before we have this breakout to the upside. So I would say that let's check what is going on with Bitcoin. I think earlier on I did a mistake. I was looking at Bitcoin. I thought it was good. Also, Bitcoin also has been seen as an asset. Like I always like to say, I see Bitcoin also as a very critical asset at this point in time, where dollar is having issue and the US economy is having a lot of issue. So a lot of our investors are also pulling their money out from the dollar, and they are pushing. They are also keeping their money with Bitcoin. In Bitcoin or another cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other major currency as a safe haven. Just to ensure that inflation does not deplete their resources. So having said that, we also saw a pullback for Bitcoin around 29,000 range. I think around this area, saw a pullback from around this area, around 29,000 range. And Bitcoin is around, right now, I think around 28,200. So we are battling this place. And this, if I, a minute, see if I can expand this so that we can see that this trend line seems to have been broken. It has been pierced. It was pierced last week too, but price moved in again. So for me also on the long run, I'm super bullish on Bitcoin. The long run, I'm super bullish, and I've given two. I gave two scenarios last week why I said I'm super bullish, and I'm still insisting why. I'm still standing on that reason. The number one reason is the fact that the U.S. economy is suffering a lot of downturn right now, and a lot of major players are moving to other assets, like I mentioned. So that's one. Then the second reason is that we are moving towards Bitcoin halving, which is a major event, with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin halving happen every 4 years, you know, and during that period, rewards for miner is split into two. So and supply, supply is literally split into two, if you want to say that, with Bitcoin. And basically what that says is that, since we have a lower supply, and demand has not changed, Normally what happen is what normally happen in that scenario is that what you normally have is that you have what is known as the price will go up, right? Economy 101. I think, like I said last week, I'll make a video on Bitcoin halving so that I'll be able to explain the concept properly. I'll put it out there. So having said that, so Bitcoin halving is also a major event which is happening next year. It happens every for 4 years. It happens through 2020, 2016, 2012, and now it happened in 2020. Now in 2024, after 2024, it's going to happen in 2028 also. So it's a major event that, and anytime it's happened, like I said, because supply is reduced by half. So what you normally have is that you have price, up, in a very, very, very strong manner. So that's why I'm super bullish on Bitcoin. So for now, like I said, all I've been doing with Bitcoin is I've been doing this year. When it comes down and I notice a major support is holding, I'll buy more. Uh, I'm just buying in bits. I haven't said that. So let's go on and look at what is happening with currencies. And before I go on with currency, like I said last week, we have a course out there already. Traders are Forex mastery course. I'm going to drop in the link in the description below. Where you can in that course. It doesn't matter your level of trading, whether you are just starting or whether you have been trading. So we created that course for every category of trader. And it does not matter, what you trade, whether you trade stocks, whether you trade Forex, whether you trade cryptos, it doesn't matter. So the strategy we taught in that course, it's going to help you. And if you see what I've been doing so far, all my analysis, all the analysis I've been doing so far, I've done analysis on DSY, I've done on metals, on gold, I've done on crypto, Bitcoin, and now we're on currency. So this method of analyzing the market, I explained extensively in that course. So in the description below, click in that description below, you see the link, you can get the course. And now, that even reminds me now, somebody just remind me, now we're having a discount, a 30% discount. Normally you get a course for $100, and it's a lifetime access. I mean, you can't get it anywhere that cheap. It's a lifetime access. You are not paying again. Once you buy the course, you have access forever. The website is there, which you can always log in. But right now, for this weekend, we're having a promo. Pardon, we're actually having a promo for this week. I think we started on Friday, on Wednesday, because we had a webinar on Wednesday, and that also brings me to, we have a Telegram group. It's my Telegram group, in the group is free, where you can also join other traders where we rub minds. I also drop signals, during the free signals, ensure you click that Telegram group and join us. It's free. So let's move on quick. I think this video is getting too long now. So let's quickly move on. So on EURUSD, we see EURUSD has also been bullish. I'm on the 4-hour time frame. And we maintained this support throughout last week. And on EURUSD, I've been doing a lot of buy on EURUSD also. We go to the daily time frame on EURUSD. I said I was that last week. I said my bullish scenario is if we break out of this zone of this resistance, and EURUSD has just been ranging, around this resistance, and like I also explained last week that euro is in a buy zone, So for the way price is behaving, I'm feeling, probably my, break to the downside because this resistance has held on for so long. So and this is actually looking in a way like price can go any direction the way it is right now, but I'm still bullish on euro. The reason is because we are euro right now is in a bullish yeah, we have already broken into this zone already, into this buy zone, already, and dollar is weak. All right. So let's look at pound USD, look at pound USD lastly. I think our time has been fast spent. I don't want this video to be too long, right? So past USD also has been bullish. We saw a break, a little piercing on this resistance, on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm actually personally with pounds, I'm actually expecting a little pullback from this resistance, pullback, and probably before we continue the uptrend. we might see it to pull back from this resistance, probably into this zone before price continue the uptrend. All right. So I'll be seeing you next week. All right. Like I said, don't forget to to like, to share, and most importantly to subscribe. When you subscribe, when I put out a video out there, you are going to you'll be notified. All right. So ensure you keep watching the chart. And also, if you have not joined our Telegram group, click on the link below and join the Telegram group. All right. Have a fruitful trading week. Thank you.